Hey Radio Disney, I'm Dave Bautista. I'm playing Drax el Destructor in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Soy Alondra, saludando a Radio Disney México, a toda la cadena, y gracias a todos ustedes que nos ven a través de radiodisney.com.mx y que todos los días nos acompañan. Sabemos de una película que seguramente México la va a recibir increíble, como todas las películas, como todo lo que hace Marvel, y en ese momento me encuentro con nada más y nada menos. Bueno, no hace falta gran presentación porque muchos ya lo identificamos y lo conocemos. Él es Dave Bautista de Guardianes de la Galaxia. ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido a México.
I'm good. How are you? And thank you.
Dave, ¿qué diferencia hay en visitar México como estrella de la WWE y como guardián de la galaxia?
You know, when I came with the WWE, it was usually kind of a rush thing. We were kind of in and out so fast, and usually it's one of those things. We came to the hotel, and we kind of got sequestered in the hotel, and we, went to the gym. And that's where we went, and then went to the arena and performed. And we usually kind of rolled out right after. But it's weird. Coming here with the Guardians, it's much more quiet and slow pace, except for the press, like so many more interviews rather than dealing with actual fans.
En el ring, Dave nos dio batallas inolvidables. ¿Qué nos dará Drax el Destructor en Guardianes de la Galaxia?
Probably a lot of the same. There's a lot of emotion in this movie. There's just a lot of emotional range. I think that you're going to go see this movie and you're going to laugh, and I think you're probably going to cry, and you're probably going to be inspired. It's so completely different from what I actually did in wrestling. I was pretty much a one-noted guy. I was pretty much just kind of a vicious brawler in wrestling. With Guardians, I think you're going to laugh a lot more and actually just enjoy yourself a lot more.
¿Qué fue lo más difícil de interpretar a Drax?
Well, originally, before I really had a sense of who Drax was, because when I was first offered the audition, I was only had selected sides, so it's really just I had limited dialogue, so I wasn't able to really put my finger on Drax, because the comic versions of him have changed so much throughout the years, so there wasn't much reference material on him. But then when I finally got a script and got a sense of who he was and realized why he was the way he was, it was kind of easy. But I think people are gonna. What they misinterpret about him is because they look at him visually and he looks like such a menacing killer. They really miss the fact that he's really just a loving father and husband who's really kind of heartbroken, and that's where all his rage is really stems from.
En algún aspecto de tu vida, ¿tú te identificas con el personaje? ¿Hay algo de ti reflejado en él?
Yeah, I think the character is really, really true to who I am as a person. I think visually I look like one thing, but internally I'm a very passionate person. I really very passionate about the people I love, and I'm not just that one-noted guy. I'm not just that tough exterior. I have a big heart.
¿Cuántas horas pasaste en el proceso de caracterización y maquillaje? Porque es fantástico.
It was about a 4.5-hour makeup application every day. Sometimes it was longer, sometimes it was shorter, but it usually took about 4.5 hours to put on, and then about 1.5 to 2 hours to take off.
Wow. ¿Puedes contarnos una anécdota durante la filmación de Guardianes de la Galaxia con tus compañeros, con el director, algo que recuerdes muchísimo?
It was day in, day out, months of laughter. Literally, like every day, it was just so much fun. We laughed so much on filming this movie. But there's one day in particular where James decided to make the whole cast and crew and about 200 extras just have like one big dance-off. It turned into like a big party. It was incredible. And that's something you don't really. Most directors won't have you do stuff like that. But that kind of gives you a sense of who James was. He's just such a fun, lighthearted guy.
En la película, el director mezcla mucho esta época de la música de los 70s, 80s. ¿Cuál es tu banda favorita? ¿Cuál es tu canción favorita? ¿Cuál es la que vas manejando y la vas cantando? ¿Estás en la regadera y también bailas con ella?
I think, my favorite song from the movie is Jackson 5, I Want You Back. But my favorite song in the movie is actually Ain't a Mountain High Enough. But there's a lot of songs just in the movie that are really catchy that just kind of, you find yourself humming and just, because I don't know, they're really contagious. Like Hooked on a Feeling is so contagious once you hear it, just like sing it over and over. And the Pina Colada song is so good.
Ojalá puedas probar la comida mexicana, que es deliciosa, y nosotros te recibimos con los brazos abiertos.
Thank you. Thank you very much.